Okay, so I'm using this Dailyo Android app, and I'm charting my mood on a daily basis. And this is for June 2008. And then I've chose to look at the amounts of chores that I've done. So I think that if I was to choose like some other activity, it would show me there as a dot. Um, but anyway, so for the most part, my mood for June was good. If I'm to look at the mood count here, I had about 5 good moods and 1 great mood in a week, I believe it is. There's the activity count. The average daily mood for the most part was great. So often together we've got a chore, some coffee, in combination with the great mood. So I'm trying to get a sense of the month, and so yeah, so that was for June, and I believe I didn't I didn't chart all of June. But if I was to move on to July, you can see here that I definitely did chart my mood a lot better. And you can see that I had 4 great moods for the month, 29 good moods. I had a very depressed mood twice, mildly depressed mood twice. I got very sick one day or one time. And here's my monthly mood chart with a lot of chores that were accomplished. That's what all those little dots are. If I was to go to look at my activity for relaxing, I had fewer dots there. But anyway, so that's for July. And then August, we've got a lot of days that I relaxed. Let's see, for chores here, made a lot of participated in a lot more chores. My mood for the most part was great. Let's see, for September, so we're still in the month of September. It's September 23rd, Sunday. I had less chores going on this month, but I had a lot more great moods. So that's a plus. A lot of good stuff happened this month of September, including getting my VA benefits and some compensation. So I still have a lot to chart. I did have an issue with having having some constipation. I think it's because I was drinking a lot more dairy, and I had some hard stools. But I'm gonna start charting that as well, my stools and my bowel movements, just because it is a big deal. Because I do take medication that affects that, and I am lactose intolerant, so dairy does affect that, as well as cheese. And I eat a lot of pizza with cheese. But for the most part, September had a great mood. A lot of great moods, a lot of activity going on. I went back to school in August, but I had to drop it due to a family emergency where I had to take care of my niece who has cerebral palsy. Anyways, I recommend this app for you guys. I've been trying it for almost 6 months now. So I tried signing up for 2 classes this fall of 2018 at Santa Ana City College. I tried taking a ceramics class, Intro to Ceramics, and I also tried taking a typography class, which is a graphic design class. But due to a family emergency, I had to quit my classes. So I was only in class for about a week, and then I had to drop my classes because I had to take care of my niece who's got cerebral palsy, and she needs a lot of taking care of. Just looking after her and stuff. She's older now, so that's good. She can take care of herself, as much as possible, as much as she can anyway. But anyways. What I'm saying is that I did try to sign up for classes and be a little bit more productive and learn things, and in the aim of getting a certificate or getting points or credits, I should say, for transferring to Cal State University. I did apply this August for Cal State Fullerton. I haven't received the letter yet of acceptance, but hopefully I will. Going to the water park, Minnie? Who? You? No, not you, Minnie. I am. Bye-bye. 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 So I think another good way to, to relax and also to de-stress is to go out to nearby recreational places or places of entertainment, amusement parks. Some people have to travel far, others not so far, but it's a good thing to go out and do every once in a while. What I decided to do this summer is to get a annual pass for Soak City, which is a water park near Buena Park near Knott's Berry Farm. And I decided to go check out the lazy river along with a couple other water rides, which happen to be really, really high, and I'm scared of heights. So for the most part, I was looking down at my feet or at other people's feet and stuff, trying not to get too scared of the height thing. But otherwise, it was really fun. Unfortunately, it was short. The water park only opens a couple months out of the summer. And unfortunately, it's closed now, even though it's still mid-September. And, but yeah, and it gets, it's for the most part pretty sunny here in Southern California. So I really wish it would be open for a longer or more extended period. But as you can see from my videos and my photos, it's a really fun park. It's fairly affordable if you can afford the annual pass. If you do get the annual pass, I recommend you get the parking pass as well, because otherwise it's $19 each time you park, which can add up to a lot, depending how many times you want to go there. But yeah, I totally recommend going out and de-stressing by, showing up at an amusement park or somewhere where you can get entertained and sort of forget your troubles for a minute. So yeah, I totally recommend Soak City in Buena Park. So another thing that I decided to do this summer was to go out to nearby places like down the street or a city over, and just to enjoy either good music or some good food. So there's the Gypsy Den, which happens to be down the street from me, and every Thursday they have an open mic. They have some really good coffee and food as well. I'm also trying to attend the DBSA, Depression Bipolar Support Alliance group, and also the Buddhist meditation that happens once a week in Anaheim. I'm gonna try to do these things on a regular basis, like maybe once a week, every week for 2 months straight. I'm also attending local art shows. This one in particular happens once every 4 months, I believe, at a warehouse of a print shop in Anaheim. And then I tried doing a collaboration with a friend named Sarah. She does really good illustrations and really good drawings. And I did that shirt there and that design there, as well as this one. I colored it, but she just didn't want to have anything to do with my rendition of her artwork. I think that we both had different ideas of and different definitions of what collaboration means and what it entails. I come from a fine artist background. She doesn't, so I have a very definition of collaboration and what that entails. So we did get in an argument there, and we stopped that collaboration, but I'm trying to get it up and going again, and this time I'm thinking of writing a license agreement contract, which I actually did already, but we need to talk about it, me and her. So I had to go to the Social Security Administration building this month to let them know that I'm now receiving benefits from the VA, the Department of Veterans Affairs, and that I will be receiving compensation, or I have received compensation from them, and I need to show all that to Social Security. I also need to find out from the VA if I should keep my Medicare or not. I've had Medicare and Medi-Cal for the past 10 years since I was first diagnosed, and now I'm receiving health care from the VA at no cost to me. So this month I'm having 2 appointments there, and so far so good. A little afraid. There's a lot of people there that are very, they have a background in the military, and so they have that very stern tone of voice, and that scares me a little bit, but otherwise, I think it's going to be a good transition.